I'm going to show you no less than 7 ways in your own studies to see Jesus in the Old Testament. Because here's the point. Our job as pastors is not to do a bunch of homework, stand up on Sunday, and prove to you that we've done our homework. That is not the way it goes. It's me spending 6 days getting beat over the head by God to say, look, this is how I need to chasten you so that you can what? Equip. Equip. So that you can be equipped. Jesus sat down with the disciples after dying and said, you know what? I'm going to hold 2 Bible studies. I'm going to equip them to launch the entirety of the church. And it was about one thing, the entire Bible being about Jesus. Fitting, right? So, Jesus in the Old Testament. Where on earth do we get this understanding? Where do we get this concept? Let's go. It starts with Christophanies. Perhaps the most obvious. These are appearances of Jesus in the Old Testament before he was born of Mary on earth. He has always been, will always be. John 1:1, we all know it. The Word was with God, the Word was God. Right? Always. Wasn't created, he does the creating. We're all created beings, not the creator. And so, as the eternal Son of God, Jesus, again, the name's not there because he wasn't given until the incarnation. Don't let that stress you. The eternal Son of God, that's Jesus, walked with Abraham in Genesis 17. He provided sacrifice in Isaac's place in Genesis 22. He wrestled with Jacob in Genesis 32. He appeared to Moses in Exodus 3. He said, I am who I am. He joined Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the furnace in Daniel 3. He called Isaiah into ministry in Isaiah 6. And then in John 12, Jesus says, Isaiah peeked into heaven, saw the throne, saw my robe, saw my glory. Guess who that was? That was me. He says, God cracks open heaven. Isaiah's like, dude. And Jesus later comes back and says, hey, Isaiah, you remember that whole awkward thing where we peeked up at heaven? That was me. Jesus was there.